Hi, everybody, and welcome to this weekend reading for October 25th through the 27th. This is just going to be a reading for the collective, and it may not resonate, and that's okay, or you may find one or two messages in here for yourself. So I'm just going to shuffle these oracle decks, and we may clarify with tarot. I am in the process of filming and uploading your November monthly readings. I also have a goal of live streaming on October 31st and answering any questions for you, my connection permitting. So I'm going to continue to shuffle here. But yeah, I'll do a community post later when I have a time picked out for the 31st. Should be an amazing week next week. We do have that new moon November 1st, immediately on the heels of Halloween. Of course, November 1st is also All Saints Day or the Day of the Dead. So a very optimal time for piercing the veil, getting information, even though it's under a dark moon. Let's see. One more card, please, for the collective. Let's go ahead and start with our oracle, Rose Oracle, the second bloom, a second chance. It's never too late, new possibilities. So perhaps if you were maybe rejected from a job interview, or there was a partnership that came to an end, or a project, this is giving you another chance. We have Aries, independence, bravery, and passion. So that's a cardinal sign, the strength and energy and fire and passion to start something new. Leo, self-confidence, loyalty, and creativity, more fire. And then we have Gemini, curiosity, intellect, and networking. So fire and air, very masculine energies, kind of stoking the flames, either of romance or creativity. Communication could increase this weekend. Let's see what your Lenormand cards have. We have the Child, so I equate that to the Magician. We also have the Wishing Well, so whatever you wish, you envision, you are able to materialize. And then we have the Whip. So that could be like Capricorn, discipline, structure, boundaries. So make sure, again, that you are binding down the action not wanted when you are manifesting. Make sure that, if you want a bunch of money to come in your life, that you say, with harm to none, so you don't end up inheriting something unexpectedly. Let's take a look at your journey cards. We have limiting beliefs, so it could be the strength to break through any limiting beliefs or believing that something is ended or over when it's really not. So don't put your thinking in a box there. And we have difficulties, limiting beliefs and difficulties. Yeah, I like the whip and the broom in there. Brooms are meant for sweeping out and clearing out. So that can push away all these clouds. There's very little light getting through there. But it is clear beyond this wishing well coming through. So just because you get a second chance at something doesn't mean it's going to come easy. It's going to take a lot of drive and dedication with Aries and Leo there in order to make it happen. Perhaps, this is a lesson for you not to give up, that you have to learn in order to show yourself how strong you are in your ability to push back these obstacles. It's not quitting at the first sign of defeat or difficulty. It's, well, let me think of a new creative way to get around this obstacle. All right, so these three, we have water. Work with the element of water for healing, purification, and refinement. So that word refinement's coming through, that it's again, going over the details and making small minor changes, or water, wash and clean, cleaning the slate. And then we have triple spiral, listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. Yeah, just because it gets hard doesn't mean that you give up. And underneath we have prosperity, a prosperous business with riches and success. All right, so push through. And there's prosperity on the other side, or happy love. A joyful, stable partnership, and good friends. So maybe if you had a falling out with a friend, with the whip in there and the broom, and you feel like, well, that's it. I screwed up. It's over. Not going to get a second chance. Maybe you said something you regret, but this is giving you the opportunity to reunite, to learn from your lessons here, learn from your mistakes, admit your mistakes, and work on healing that connection. Or, again, finding another way around a difficult project or situation. If you didn't get the job, maybe rejection is God's protection. So there's another opportunity right around the corner, but you have to look for it. You have to put yourself back out there again. We get one archetype card for us for the collective. All right, we have the Castle, number 43. Could be somebody's age, or that's the 14th prime number as well. It also makes me think of the Tower. And then underneath we have the Sun, which is 29. Or I'm sorry, the Self. Looks like a sun, right? The central sun. All right. I also heard self-centered. That could be a shadow aspect of Aries or the person watching this reading. So we have, or the person you're maybe arguing with, you could see them as self-centered. The castle is the palace, the penthouse, the fortress. It's no wonder fairy tales tell of sleeping princesses within castle walls. Like most archetypes, the castle is loaded with duality. It represents abundant riches, seductive fantasy, ornate wonders, and lavish adornments, yet the walls are thick, cold, and shadowy. This card points to a tendency to hold on to possessions, quite possibly a literal home, or position that project the image of achievement, while the soul longs to run barefoot in the forest, leaving it all behind. At times we must settle down, yet the castle lulls us with its spell of materialism, and we fall asleep to our deepest dreams. The castle can be a motivating force, an enchanting goal to travel toward, but it is best not to linger within its walls of decadent deception for too long. So this card looks remarkably like the limiting beliefs, the square, putting someone in a box or a cage, caging your beliefs, or restricting yourself. And the castle speaks of your comfort zone. So again, getting outside of your comfort zone, trying something a different way. Let's see, notice how castles are designed to keep things out. They defend, they separate. It's likely there's a connection and community beyond its walls that will revitalize you. So connection could be the key this weekend, making new connections with people. But that takes an act of pursuit and action on your part. If this card appears with the king, the queen, or the maiden, know that you've entered into long-standing family dynamics that include property and power. Well, we do have prosperity here. Again, this could be, if it's a passion project you're working on, that could be your castle in the clouds that you're building with this person. It's time to rebuild if the tower swept through your life recently. All right, how about a tarot card for the collective? All right, Six of Cups, Sun and Scorpio, reunion. That could be that second chance. Also an apology, the Empress in the castle, the Queen, Venus, could have to do with love or fertility or the mother. And there's the Ace of Swords, the communication we talked about coming through, and the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and we had Aries and Leo start this. So I think you're going to have to make the first move if there's been some kind of quarrel or separation or defeat. But this is saying that you have the power in your hands here. She's holding the scepter, holding the wand, the sword. You are receiving this ability to wield your next move, to take control and break out of the box. Any of those tools can be used to cut down the castle walls or to free yourself from this limiting belief. All right.